Yes, students. In this video, I am going to discuss final and last topic of retirement because previously we have covered all the topics. So now it's time for a full-fledged question. So let's start. We have illustration number 37. Pankaj, Naresh and Saurabh are partners sharing profit in 3:2:1. Naresh retired. Naresh retired. We have Pankaj, Naresh and Saurabh. I just write abbreviation because lack of space. So Naresh retired and ratio is 3:2:1. On the date of that, balance sheet was given. We have a balance sheet. Next we have some adjustments. In balance sheet we have given on liability side reserves, creditors, BP, outstanding salary, provision for damage and capitals. And in asset side we have bank, debtors, provisions, stock, furniture and premises. Now additional information. Why I just all of us read adjustment? Because you have to mark the entries which have adjustment so that we can left the space for it. First adjustment is of premises. So just write it in balance sheet and leave one space. Premises are undervalued by 20%. What does it mean? That means their value is wrongly decreased. So now its value is increased. So that is a profit. So it should be put in revaluation account credit side. How this amount will be credited? Premises given in question 80,000. So in working note we just assume let actual value is equal to 100. It is undervalued by 20%. That means book value which is given in question that is 80. So if book value is 80 then actual value is 100. And if book value is 80,000 then actual value will be 1 lakh. So now the value of premises will be 1 lakh. But it is given in question 80,000 only. So we have a profit of 20,000. So we have a profit of 20,000 on revaluation. Now in balance sheet it will be written as 80 plus 20 that is equal to 1 lakh. So please maintain all the format first. Revaluation account, capital account and balance sheet so that simultaneously you just put the related part in related column. Next we have stock is undervalued by 10%. Where is stock? Stock is of 22,000. Again we have same. Let actual value is 100 and then stock is overvalued. Actual value is 100, overvalued by 10. So book value will be 110. So how the actual value will be computed? 22,000 multiply 100 by 110 that is equal to 20,000. That is equal to 20,000. So 10% of 20,000 that is equal to 2,000. So stock is overvalued by 2,000. So stock is decreasing. So there is a loss in balance sheet. Now it will be written as previously it was given 22,000. Now 22,000 minus 2,000 that is equal to 20,000. Next we have provision for doubtful debts 5% on debtors. Again it is a loss. So provision for doubtful debts. Debtors are given 6,000. 5% of 6,000 will be 300. But already given in question 400. That means we have maintained extra provision of 100. So that will be a profit. So extra provision of 100. So now we just less from debtors only 300 because 5% of 6,000. Next we have further provision for legal damages is to be made for 4,100. One more unrecorded liability is there. So it is a loss. Provision for legal damages 4,100. So it should be shown in liability side. Provision for legal damages 6,000 given in question plus 4,100 that is equal to 10,100. Next we have furniture to be brought up to 45,000. Furniture given in balance sheet 41,000. But now its value is 45. That means 4,000 increased. So it will be a profit. Now make a total of revaluation. This side total is 24,100. When we less this side, then balance is 18,000. That should be divided in old ratio 3:2:1. All things will be divided in old ratio. Only goodwill is in new ratio or goodwill is in gaining ratio. So here revaluation is completed. Next we have goodwill of the firm is 42,000. As I told you, goodwill should be distributed in gaining ratio. So all of us, we have to calculate gaining ratio. So we have old ratio is 3 is to 2 is to 1 and new ratio is not given because Naresh is retired. New ratio given in question that is 5 by 1. So gaining ratio is equal to new minus old 5 by 6 minus 3 by 6 that is 2 by 6 and for Pankaj, for Saurabh 1 by 6 minus 1 by 6 0. That means only Pankaj is gaining. So entry will be Pankaj to Naresh capital because Saurabh is not gaining, so he will not be treated in the entry of goodwill. So entry will be Pankaj to Naresh. How we will post it in capital account? When we will write to Naresh, then post in Pankaj, and we will write by Pankaj, then post in Naresh. Next we have rupees 26,000. So just put the balance of capital account as given in question. Then general reserve is also given in question. Divide it in old ratio. Revaluation profit is there. It should also be divided in old ratio. Goodwill is done. Now it is said in question that 26,000 from Naresh capital is to be transferred to his loan. So to Naresh loan 26,000 and remaining Naresh on his loan there is interest of 12% and balance is paid through bank. If there is a requirement of loan, then take loan from bank. So we have to pay Naresh total of 54,000, 26,000 transfer into loan. So remaining will be 28,000. We have to pay this amount. If we have less cash, then we have to take loan from bank. So we have to pay him 28,000. Now in question, bank balance is given 7,600 only. But we have to pay 28,000. So how we can pay? We should take a loan from 20,400 from bank loan. So that's why it is put is in liability side. Cash will be reduced because it is used here. So minus 28,000, 20,400 will be shown at liability side as bank loan. Next we have new ratio. It is already treated. Now just make a total of capital account. 61 minus 14, 47,000. 25,000 here. This balances will be posted in balance sheet and the remaining things which is given in balance sheet that should be put as same because there is no adjustment like BP, creditors, outstanding salary. As there is no adjustment, so they just posted by same amount. Now make a total of balance sheet. Total is equal. That means question is okay. Thank you.